it's Inigo. I hope that you're doing well, and welcome to another weekly update video. So, first off, I got new ears. I don't know if you can see them. Yeah. They're black, and they've got purple on the inside, and it fits my wig so well. And it's just the cutest thing ever. And I also got this tail, matching tail. And it's so soft and cute, and I'm so happy. And second of all, it's very, very hot. It's obviously the middle of summer, and it's a lot. So if I start sweating or anything, it's because it's just really hot here. Now, let's do the sad reports. I already had a little peek earlier, and I was surprised to see how many of you supported me on TAD and still send me a whole lot of TADs despite TAD's issues with lower TADs for advertisements. So I really want to give a big thank you to everyone who sent me TADs despite all of that. I got hairs everywhere. But it means a whole lot to me, and thank you. Okay, so this week we have the TAD report for the week ending in July 16th, 2017. And we had 196 unique vendors this week, so thank you all so much. And in total, you guys earned me $58.95. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much. Let's see. So, let's see who left their names. We've got Pat, Archerion, Dominic G, Andrew, Harry Cornflake, Faust F, Ash, Jason E, Defective Tactic, Eleva de Science, Andrew Z, Fox, Dante, Bryce, Malkavic, Jake M, Joe, Julia, Brett G, Valhalla, Wesley, Dale, Brianna, Rubinick, Tiger Lily, Denzo, Just Another Random Dude, Tux, Nicholas E, Jonathan, Jensen, Shepherd Shadows, Nick Shimashanga, is that how you pronounce it? I actually didn't know how you pronounce that word. A Thankful Ghoul, Nutaveno, and Noah C. So thank you all so very much. My microphone is a little bit lopsided. I don't know why. Oh, there you go. That's much better. Okay, let's see. Good day, Lisa. I hope you are well. Congratulations again on being featured on VIDME. It didn't take long for them to realize what a treasure you are. All the best, Pat. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your great videos. They were instrumental in getting me through the beginning of the month. PTSD is a giant pain, and hearing the explosions of fireworks 4th of July and a few days before and after was bringing me into a serious dark place, but I was able to get through it by putting on headphones, hiding away, and listening to your videos. I'm no therapist, but mine said that if ASMR helps, use it, so you're officially doctor approved. Thanks again, and you help many of us. I'm getting all teary-eyed. I am so sorry that you're dealing with that, and I can imagine how much the fireworks triggers those feelings in you, but I'm so glad that it helps, and it's so awesome that your therapist approves. So thank you so much for letting me know. That means so much to me, and jeez. I guess I'm a bit emotional, but yeah, I know how it feels, and thank you for staying strong, and please take care of yourself, and be kind to yourself, and that goes for everyone that's struggling, so, okay. Happy 1 year of Tads, and congrats on a feature in VIDME. Two such milestones attesting your strengths to occur amongst the surge of fuck-witted haters and charlatans. Isn't poetry nice? Thank you. I don't know what a tad was, but it's a wonderful idea. I'm almost broke all the time, so it's great to find some way to support amazing works like yourself despite my situation. Oh, thank you so much. I totally agree. There's just so many amazing artists, and especially those that work independently, and it would be amazing if everyone had the cash to throw money at everyone they liked, but I think this is a great alternative. You can still show your appreciation without going totally broke, so yeah, I think it's amazing. I'm so proud of you, Indy. It's inspiring to see you achieve something you set your heart on. Onwards and upwards. Thank you. Hey Lisa, I hope your day and week so far is going well. I wanted to congratulate you again on getting featured on VIDME. We're all so proud of you. I personally want to thank you for keeping my mind and soul as sane as possible. I've been going through a lot of stress these past couple weeks, and it's been pretty rough as a result. It's an honor that an amazing soul such as yourself has affected so many lives, mine included. I hope you stay safe, stay happy, and stay awesome. You're the best, my friend. We all love you. You guys are the best, and I'm so thankful to have you in my life and to have you supporting me. I know I say it every time, but honestly, I have like the best viewer base ever. I couldn't be happier. Oh gosh, this is not going to be a cry fest. I promised myself it wasn't going to be. Okay. Hey diddly do Indy. I just wanted to say that you're fucking awesome and that your acting skills are on point. Lots of love. Thank you. Okay. One last. Though my heart is small and black, it's full of thanks for your amazing work. Your creations are so helpful in the pursuit of a good night's rest. I'm not sure what many of us would do without you. Dank you. Oh, and by the way, a billion congratulations on the VIDME feature and 1,000 hugs from the loyal ghouls of the army. Oh my gosh, yours are the best. Hugs. Boy. Okay, let's see what I've been working on this week. A lot, I can already tell you. July is okay. So it's so I've been shooting episodes for the Looking Glass miniseries. So I've been right on schedule for that, which is very exciting. I recorded a bunch for that for the Dagger in the Dark, another episode. I filmed a commission. It's gonna be a Xeria video that I filmed. Maybe I filmed a Hunter video, who knows. And I filmed some simple videos. I filmed a negative affirmation video. I filmed a booping video. Just stuff like that. So yeah, that's what I've been working on. And this week I'm gonna be filming my Patreon video. And I'm gonna be filming more Dagger in the Dark. And there's gonna be a Dagger in the Dark episode on Saturday. It's going to be the 3rd episode, and it's going to feature a entirely new character. And then on Sunday, I'm probably gonna release the negative affirmation video. And then on the 20th, so Thursday, I'm gonna release a Zoe video to kind of flesh out her character a little bit more. Oh, and then next week I'm also gonna be working on more looking glass videos. So, a lot of stuff, but yeah, I got my work cut out for me. Basically, if you didn't know already, I'm going on vacation in like 3 weeks or something. I'm gonna be flying out to Canada on the 12th of August, and I'm gonna be staying for a full month. And so I'm basically doing like all the work for that whole month, so I can just like chill on my vacation and I don't have to like stress that much. Yeah, I'll still be doing like tat reports and things over there, and I'll probably do a live stream actually, so yeah, things will just keep going as usual. There won't be like a lull in content. There will still be like 4 videos a week as you're used to. So okay, so now I wanted to talk a little bit about American Gods. So I got this book in the mail today actually, so I haven't read it yet, but I've seen the show, and this is a television show that came out recently. The last episode aired just a couple weeks ago, and the writer of the book, Neil, did you just say Gaiman or Gaiman? I don't know. I grew up on the internet, I know how everything is written, I just don't know how to pronounce it. But he is a very, very well-known writer, and he's done some amazing visual novels as well. I guess, you know, most people call those comic books. But yeah, they adapted this book, which is quite a big one, into a series, and I think it has 8 episodes, or maybe 10. It's not a lot, it's a pretty short series, but every episode is about an hour long, and it's so incredibly good. The main premise of it is gods exist, like, and it's not just one god, it's like every god ever, and how strong a god is, or how much influence a god has, is directly tied to how many people, how many mortals believe in them. So, you know, someone like Jesus would have a lot of power, you know, because a lot of people believe in him. And then you have the gods, like, from, like, Norse mythology or something, or, you know, ancient Egyptian mythology, have a lot less influence in this day and age compared to, you know, modern gods. And it also grows with the, you know, what's important in the world. Like, you also have gods of technology and media and stuff like that. And the basic premise is that it's like the old gods versus the new gods. Because the new gods are seeing a lot of power, because a lot of people, you know, believe in them, basically. Pay tribute to them. But they are young and naive and arrogant. And they have these older gods that have been around for centuries. And they've been losing power, but they're smart. They know a lot about this world. And it starts with, I'm not going to spoil too much about the story, so don't worry. But it starts with an inmate, Shadow Moon, who knows nothing about this world, but he gets sucked into it. And just as he's introduced to all of these interesting characters, so are you. So you're kind of seeing it through his eyes. It's very, very good. And the series is very cinematic. It's very beautifully shot. Very visually interesting. And I'm very much looking forward to reading the book. But I can definitely just recommend the series just on its own because it's absolutely brilliant. Let's see. I guess I'll read a little bit from the book. A modern masterpiece from the multiple award-winning master of innovative fiction, Neil Gaiman. First published in 2001, American Gods became an instant classic, lauded for its brilliant synthesis of mystery, satire, sex, horror, and poetic prose, and as a modern phantasmagoria that distills the essence of America. It is the story of Shadow, released from prison just days after his wife and best friend are killed in an accident, who gets recruited to be a bodyguard, driver, and errand boy for the enigmatic trickster Mr. Wednesday. So begins Shadow's dark and strange road trip, one that introduces him to a host of eccentric characters whose fates are mysteriously intertwined with his own. For beneath the placid surface of everyday life, a storm is brewing, an epic war for the very soul of America, and Shadow is standing squarely in its path. So if that doesn't entice you, I don't know what will. Specifically is the 10-year anniversary book, which I think has got extra text in it, I think. Shadow had done 3 years in prison. He was big enough and looked don't fuck with me enough that his biggest problem was killing time. So he kept himself in shape and thought himself quintrix and thought a lot about how much he loved his wife. The best thing, in Shadow's opinion, perhaps the only good thing about being in prison was a feeling of relief, a feeling that he'd plunged as low as he could plunge and he'd hit bottom. He didn't worry that the man was going to get him because the man had got him. He did not awake in prison with a feeling of dread. He was no longer scared of what tomorrow might bring because yesterday had brought it. It did not matter, Shadow decided, if you had done what you had been convicted of or not. In his experience, everyone he met in prison was aggrieved about something. There was always something the authorities had gotten wrong. Something they said you did when you didn't, or you didn't do it quite like they said you did. What was important was that they had got you. He had noticed from the first few days, when everything, even from the slang to the bad food, was new. Despite the misery and the utter skin-crawling horror of incarceration, he was breathing relief. Shadow tried not to talk too much. Somewhere around the middle of year 2, he mentioned his theory to Low-Key Lysmith, his cellmate. Low-Key, who was a grifter from Minnesota, smiled his scarred smile. "Yeah," he said, "that's true. It's even better when you've been sentenced to death. That's when you remember the jokes about the guy who kicked their boots off as the noose flipped around their necks because their friends always told them they'd die with their boots on. Is that a joke? A shadow? Damn right. Gallows humor. Best kind there is. Bang, the worst has happened. You get a few days for it to sink in, and then you're riding on a cart to your way to do the dance and nothing. When did they last hang a man in this state? Asked Shadow. How the hell should I know? Leishmit kept his orange blonde hair pretty much shaved. You could see the lines of his skull. Tell you what, though. This country started going to hell when they stopped hanging folk. No gallows dirt, no gallows deals. Shadow shrugged. He could see nothing romantic in a death sentence. If you didn't have a death sentence, he decided, then prison was, at best, only a temporary reprieve from life for two reasons. First, life creeps back into prison. There are always places to go further down. Even when you've been taken off the board, life goes on. Even if it's life under a microscope or life in a cage. And second, if you just hang in there, someday they're going to have to let you out. In the beginning, it was too far away for Shadow to focus on. Then it became a distant beam of hope. Then he learned how to tell himself this too shall pass when the prison shit went down, as prison shit always did. One day the magic door would open and he'd walk through it. So he marked the days off on his Songbirds of North America calendar, which was the only calendar they sold in prison commissary. And the sun went down and he didn't see it, and the sun came up and he didn't see it. He practiced quaint tricks from a book he'd found in the wasteland of the prison library. And he worked out, and he made lists in his head of what he'd do when he got out of prison. Shadow's lists got shorter and shorter. After 2 years, he had it down to 3 things. First, he was going to take a bath. A long, real, serious soak in a tub with bubbles in it. Maybe read the paper, maybe not. Some days he thought one way, some days the other. Second, he was going to towel himself up, put on a robe, maybe slippers. He liked the idea of slippers. If he smoked, he would be smoking a pipe about now, but he didn't smoke. He would pick up his wife in his arms. Puppy, she would squeal in mock horror and real delight. What are you doing? He would carry her into the bedroom and close the door. They'd call out for pizzas if they got hungry. Third, maybe after he and Laura had come out of the bedroom, maybe a couple of days later, he was going to keep his head down and stay out of trouble for the rest of his life. So, those are just a couple pages from American Gods. I really adore the series, and yeah, like I said, I can't wait to get through the book, so I don't know, I feel like I'm doing a sales pitch, which is ridiculous, but the show just really blew me away, so and that's where I'm gonna end today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you're doing well. I hope that you're gonna have a good week, that you're looking forward to some of the content